Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan, and it would seem we ran out of seed here on this field. We didn't quite get the oats finished here between episodes. Really close, so a couple more passes and it'll be done with this field. Plus, we need to clean up what the hired worker left here with the poles. That, by the way, everyone, is kind of the one reason I didn't buy Field 5. I'm still, field 5 looks like a nice field, right? In fact, if I remember correctly, wasn't it like a really high-yielding one, too, according to Precision Farming? Oh, that's right. We'll go to this one, right? I think that, yes. Like 115% of it. So it's got a much higher yield potential than some of the other fields. But, wow, that one's even better yet, like 120%. Just one little problem, everyone. Yeah, the poles across the field. I don't know. If I was the mod author, everyone, to be honest, I probably would have not put a collision on them. Yes, Evan, I know it's not as realistic that way. But then at least when it comes to hired workers and stuff like that, it's much less of a nightmare, right? You don't have to worry about the hired workers so much. Obviously, if I'm doing it myself, I can go around them. But hired workers, yeah, they don't do so well with that. Anyway, to the farm, we need to get some seed going for this here a minute, which means I'm going to have to find my seed tender. Not entirely sure where it's at. That's saying when it's there. Pick a shed, pick a shed. Hey, there we go. We got it right. And we're taking the dodgy pickup too yet. Oh, well. At least it started. That's a wonder. Oh, okay, good. We do have seed in it. I was just going to say, I suppose I should probably double check and make sure there's actually seed in here before I start going. But yep, there is. Excellent. Now, this reminds me, by the way, we still have a little bit of seed in here, but once we're out of this seed, everyone, I want to try the seed treat or the seed maker, whatever you want to call it, that came with the new update. Well, actually, it wasn't really the update. That was more the DLC, I guess. One at the AGI DLC. Well, I must say, it's really quiet in this cab, isn't it? Okay, wipe out. Okay, that looks about right. Let's go ahead and open the cover on this one here. Oh, and hey, look at that. Almost perfect. I want to just let that fill up here a minute. Don't remember how much seed this one takes here again, but... Oh, I guess, is that all we got? Nah, there's more on there than that in there. Must be we need to switch to the other tank, I bet. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I thought there was more in here. There we go. Just switch that to the other tank. Or the other hopper, I guess, technically, right, Evan? For those who are not familiar with this particular seed tender, I guess I can't open the cover, can I? Really? I can't open the cover? No, I guess not. Oh, well. If I were to open the cover and there's two hoppers in here, you could put, seed on one, fertilizer on the other if you wanted to. Or in this case, we just got straight seed all the way across. Okay, and like I said, that should do it for this field. So I'm going to go ahead and take the seed tender back. We'll throw a hired worker on this here a minute. Go ahead and close the cover on that, and it looks like we need to back up here a little bit if I'm seeing that correctly. It is really hard having to see where you have and haven't seeded here on this field. If you look across, I'm sure you folks can probably see it in the video slightly, but emphasis on the slight part there, right? Okay, back to the farm. And what we're going to be working on here this episode, is we have the oilseed radish field here that needs to be tilled under. We're going to take the plow to that. As we found out here last episode, I was going to take the high-speed disc to it. I figured that'd be a good tool for that, but apparently not per the game. I'd forgotten about that one. You have to use a... Actually, no, I was going to take the cultivator. Cultivator or plowing. You got to take either one of the two heavier tillage implements, I guess, whatever you want to call them. I figured the cultivator, will probably be a little bit quicker than the plow, so... And I did test it here between episodes before I started. It does seem to be working, by the way. Seems like a good spot for the seed tender here. It's in there quite nice, so we'll just leave that there for the moment. Anything else that needs to be done on the map here? Oh, actually, you know what? That's right. We do need some fertilizer on Field 10. Field 10 was plowed, so we should be good on weeds. Field 4 is going to need some help with weeds, though. And let's see, 21. I'm going to have to, that's going to be the tricky part of it. I'm going to have to remember what fields have been plowed, which ones haven't as far as weed control goes, right? And speaking of weed control, but I do plan on, let's see, I don't think I bought it already, did I? Double check this, I don't think so. But I'm planning on getting the John Deere 732i power spray with the, was it See & Spray? I think it's, yeah, the See & Spray. Ooh, look out, weeds. We're going to be seeing and you're going to be praying. So yeah, planning on getting that one. But obviously we don't need it quite yet. Oh, you know what? Let's get some fertilizer going here a minute. Where is our sprayer? There it is. Hey, look at that. I actually clicked on the right one for a change. What's the chance of that happening? And we're all filled up on liquid fertilizer, so we'll just head over to the field there. Oh, and if I remember correctly, I think we're ready to start planting potatoes on the next field too, right? Oh boy, all kinds of things we need to do this episode. Just remember what needs to be done is the trick. And you know what, I think I would just be safe here, because with the field boundaries being as small as what they are, I might just set this up on Courseplay. I mean, I think that would be the safest thing to do. We got plenty of room here to turn around on the ends. So if I just set up a Courseplay course here, running the long ways with no headlands, I think we'll be fine. Okay, Courseplay up, no course loaded, excellent. Let's go to that, and we want to, that did not take me to the screen it normally takes me to, did it? What? No. That's weird, everyone. Target is not on a field. Oh, is that why? I need to be on a field. There we go. Okay, I was going to say, that's weird. It worked fine the last time I used this. There we go. Let's reduce that down to 0 headlands. Generate that course. So today I learned, everyone, make sure you're on the field here. I guess being close to the field doesn't quite count. Only in nails and BBs and things like that, I guess, apparently. Oh. Okay. I can't zoom out, can I? Yes, that's right. I remember this now, one. Yep. Okay, this is why I was going to use a Courseplay worker to do the plowing here. Was that a few episodes back, Owen? Yeah, I forgot about that. This is the reason I didn't use the hired worker for this, because Courseplay apparently is not properly detecting this field for some reason. You know what? I think we're going to, let's see, it's not, oh, it is, well, wait, what in the world's up with that? Not really getting up into that field a whole lot. Anyway, I was going to say, let's see if we can help Courseplay out here a little bit. We need to do a little paint, apparently, Evan. Ah, boy, that's a mess. That is a mess. Landscaping, painting, grass. Let's, we probably don't need to go crazy big with this, but we're going to expand this here just a little bit. That's probably big enough. One bigger? I think that's big enough. We'll go with that one. Now, it probably won't work this episode yet. I might have to reload Courseplay. I'm assuming Courseplay will hopefully rescan the fields. And then maybe next episode, this will hopefully work. Hoping anyway. And you know what? While we're at it, we're going to go ahead and make this a little wider too, so that we can actually like properly drive through here. Otherwise, actually, how else are you supposed to actually get to this? Actually, you know what? I guess there's the road on the other side. That's probably what it's supposed to be. And if I get a chance, I might do this side as well, but for now, we're going to call that good. I'm a little concerned about this, like, one weird one right here. I don't know why, like, it didn't cover the rest of the field, though, right, Evan? So I don't know what's up with that. That's just weird there. And I don't think, like, if I go back this time, I don't think it's going to unload this temporary course. Generate that course. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe it did. It didn't go in the direction I wanted to, but hey, that actually did work. I'm actually surprised by that one. Okay, so we're going to need to set this manually here then. I think there's a way to do that in there. Multiple tools, one, center, rows to skip, rows per land. Maybe not. Okay. No, because if we go that way, that's going to be, like, bad. That's going to be very, very bad. We need to go the other way, because otherwise, we're going to get into the houses and trees and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what's there. Nope. Oh, we're off the field. Okay. Try that. Nope, apparently not on the field far enough. A little further yet. Oh my goodness, heavenly. Really? There we go. Number of headlands, none. Field up and down. Spiral, racetrack, lands. I actually know what we could do. Up and down, sure. Rows to skip, none. Rows per land. And then yeah, there's no manual, is there, Evan? Unless I'm missing something here. Okay, screw it, Evan. We're just going to use the hired worker here, and hopefully the hired worker will, well, with that little bit I put in there, that might be enough to keep him on the right field here, hopefully. Did we go over far enough? I think we're pretty good right there. Yeah, and again, unless I'm missing something, and I don't see a way to manually set Courseplay to direction. I thought there was, but oh, did not mean to do that. Whoops. This field, Evan, is just turning out to be a Courseplay nightmare here with that field so far. I'm surprised, though, Evan, that little bit I changed right there actually took effect right away. I would have thought a reloading of the game would have been required, but apparently not. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that, Evan. That's kind of nice. Previously, back in 19, Evan, anytime you'd make any changes like that. No, oh, that's right. I go back to this screen. Want to get in the piece of equipment here. There we go. Yeah, you'd always have to reload the game for Courseplay to scan the fields. Now, there was ways you could manually make it happen and stuff like that, but in order for, like, the automatic features to do their job, Evan, like I said, you had to manually set it, or manually reload the game, and then Courseplay would rescan and get the correct width. Okay, speaking of correct width, got GPS set up here. We don't need Courseplay open for this one, so let's close that. And we're going to start cultivating in this oilseed radish. Again, like I said, in the cultivator, it's obviously a little bit bigger than the plow. A little bit, actually, I guess it's the same speed now, because I think we bumped the plow up to 9 mile an hour as well. But yeah, definitely a little bit bigger than our plow. And it seems to be doing the job. Now, I don't know if there's a difference, Evan, between the plow and the cultivator as far as nitrogen goes, but... And by the way, when I say difference, Evan, it's not really adding that much. So if you look here, you go to the front of the tractor here, we're looking at about... Looks like about 30 on the center of the tractor. And the hard part was, if you look at this, everyone, yeah, we got all the stripes in it here, the zebra stripes, just... What Giants is smoking that one, I don't know. But anyway, back here, everyone, we're looking at 60. 50, 60, depends where you're at here. Looks like it goes down to, well, better not measure from that side. I guess actually looks like it probably goes down to about 40, 50, 55, 60, 60 down the center. Again, everyone, because of the striping here, it's a mess. This field is a mess. And hopefully, everyone, when it comes to, like, putting fertilizer on this field, that's not a problem. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? With that being said, I'll still say that the little bit of fertilizer it's adding, I don't know, it doesn't really seem worth it for the oilseed radish. I guess that's up to you folks. I mean, if you want to do it, there you go. But definitely doesn't do a whole lot for fertilizer. Which, I mean, I guess real life, what do you expect, right? another tree in the way. I don't know what we do about that, everyone. What do we do about that? That's an excellent question. There we go. Yes, get out the chainsaw. And just like that, the whole tree disappears. Wow, what a shame. What a shame. Yeah, just making the fields a little easier for the workers, right? Or myself in this case, I guess, technically. Oh boy, look out. Deer came out of the field. And then it seen the hideous red tractor and went running back in. I don't blame it, right, everyone? Yep, I'd go running there too, dear, if I had to look at this. Yeah, don't blame you. Red tractors and all, you know. Please wait. Articulating tractor slowly turning around here. That's amazing how fast, or how slow I should maybe say, the tractor articulates there when you're waiting for it to go pretty much from one extreme all the way to the other extreme. Well, I have to say, I do like the looks of this particular cultivator here, though. Very nice looking field cultivator. Definitely looks like a piece of equipment you'd see running around where I live. And for those who don't know, by the way, I do live in Michigan here. Kind of on the opposite side of the state as Frankenmuth, though. So I'm not exactly near the Frankenmuth region. I have been there, but again, like I said, don't actually live over on that side of the state. Okay, a little too far over. Need a little closer there to the edge. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that GPS doesn't. Whoa, that's a drop off there. Just seen that. The GPS doesn't quite line up for this side of the field, does it? Oh well, close enough, I guess. Don't mind me. Their house just turning around here. Trying not to take out their back porch there if we can help it. Now that would rather make this game a little interesting. I wouldn't want it like if you accidentally backed into a building, and we had, say, the level of destruction some of the shoot 'em up games have, such as Battlefield. That would definitely make for some interesting gameplay there. Yeah, you run the tractor into the house and whoops. Nice to be back on the GPS line again. Oh, you know what? That's right. I was going to check. How is the planter doing? It looks like he was done from what I'm seeing. Yes, he's done. Let's stop here real quick, man. Move that plant. Oh, speaking of planters, too, I should get the potato planters going on the next field here. Let's see if we get that going here in a minute, too. bring you over by the power poles here and have him finish up those little sections here a minute. At least as much as the hired worker will possibly finish anyway. I don't know if he'll quite get it all done or not. There we go. Okay, hard worker on that. Being the planner, I mean, he should quit when he's done, I would think. Hopefully, anyway. Speaking of hired workers, oh my goodness, everyone, would you look at that? Well then, I wonder what he actually put on the field for fertilizer. Well, that's going to be a bit of a mess, isn't it? Okay, then. I did not think he would do that, but given the fact that the field is... Oh my goodness, really? Well, I think that answers the question I was mentioning a few moments ago, everyone, when we were, doing the painting there. Apparently, I need to paint all the way down the rest of this field here. Wow. Just wow. Any folks ever wonder how stupid the hired workers are? Yeah. Guess I should have kept a closer eye on that. And it's weird, too, having, you can see, like, most of the way down the field, obviously, it didn't do anything, right? But then a couple of spots here, and a couple of, it's like, oh my goodness, really? Oh, well. Hopefully, he should go the right way this time, because, I mean, like, he's going to go do field 9 or something. It's probably what he'll do. Stupid hired workers. Okay, let's see how much time we got. Yeah, I think let's go grab a couple of the potato planters, Evan. Get the potato planters going here. Ooh, we're going to need some potatoes here fairly soon, aren't we? I have not been trying the seed maker thing with these, everyone. In theory, I suppose it might work, because, I mean, per the game, I mean, it's seed, right? What I need to do, and what I wanted to do, I want to save some of the potatoes so I can use those for planting. I just forgot to do that here again this time around, so, oh well. But like I said, we're filling up with plain seed here, and that does work. I would imagine it would work with a seed tender as well, but again, it would seem a little weird, but in theory, it'll work. For those of you who know anything about potatoes, Evan, planting potato seeds, I don't know if you really want to call them seeds, but in the game here is right. Planting potatoes, Evan, is like completely different in some ways than planting regular seeds. Potato, you're planting like the whole potato. For those of you who know what a potato is, that's your seed, right? You plant the whole potato. It's not... I guess it's kind of sort of a seed, everyone, but it's a little different too at the same time. I think they got a special name for that too, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure what that special name is here again off the top of my head, but... Compared to, how most seeds are relatively small, right, everyone? Potato, I mean, that's a big seed, right? Yeah, we're going to top this one off here as well. Get them both going on the same field there. Probably still take, I don't know, an hour or so to finish that most likely, but not too bad. Okay, and we'll throw a hired worker on that one. I shouldn't have to worry about these hired workers getting out of control, should I? Hope not. Speaking of out of control, Oh my, what is it? Wait, no, is he on the right field yet? Oh, I think, okay, he's just turning around, but he's just turning around. I was starting to get a little worried there. I went like, oh my goodness, he's over on, nope, he's on the right field. We're good, I think, yep. And by the way, if you're not familiar with precision farming, one of the things you do want to make sure you do when it comes to spraying, you want to do that after planting, everyone. You can do it before planting too, I guess, if you want. But then if you want to like get the variable rate application correct, best off just do it after planting, everyone. Make it simple. If you want to try to be a little more realistic, I suppose you can then set the variable rates, and well, you folks know if you're trying to do it manually. But for those who want the simple, do it after planting or while planting. Of course, in our case, we're doing it after planting. The potato planters don't have fertilizer on them. Which way are you going there, bud? Oh my goodness, he is turning. How in the... Wow. Might have to add a little bit bigger field boundary here as well, but the only thing is with that, like, how big of a field boundary do you actually need to make it? I don't know. Anyway, hard worker. Okay, back to the oilseed radish here finally. I think, yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it around this field here yet or not this episode. It'll be close. That'll be you folks, but there's something fun about just going up and down the field here with a field cultivator and a big tractor, just working in some cover crop here, essentially. I mean, for those who oilseed radish, it's just a cover crop here in the game. As I've said before, Evan, not something you really see a whole lot of around where I live. There's probably a couple of reasons for that. One, in the wintertime, Evan, usually most farmers are scrambling trying to get their crops off in the wintertime before winter actually hits. And, you know, before mud season's here. So the chances of a farmer actually being able to get, like, some sort of cover crop on the field is probably pretty slim. And then it's just, yeah, it's not a widely accepted practice around here either. Oh, and we just cleared the farm. Perfect. We'll go ahead and cultivate over this area that's already been done. This is what we did, I think it was the high-speed disc section we did here, if I remember correctly last time. As a reminder, Evan, the high-speed disc in the game here counts as a shallow cultivator per the game, so... I suppose, I mean, if we used an actual heavy disc, that, I don't know, it depends how they're modeled in the game, I haven't set up in the game. That should have worked, right? Like, most your high-speed discs, are not designed to go very deep. Couple of inches at the absolute most. Or versus your heavy discs, they're probably going several inches. Also, your high-speed discs are typically designed to be pulled very quickly as well, and, you know, upwards of 10 mile an hour plus. Regular discs having, you know, probably in that, yeah, 5 to 6 mile an hour range, maybe a little bit quicker, but usually not much. All depends how much you want to throw the dirt around. Okay, well, but I think we're going to finish going around this field, and then we're probably going to call it a wrap here for today. And hopefully we'll come back next episode. And yeah, we'll see once we get done between episodes, everyone. See if we get the potato plant done at least, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. Never know. Okay, and there we go. And with that, we're going to wrap it up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. I always enjoy reading you folks' comments. And yes, I'm going to do my best to read and, if necessary, reply to all of them. So, like I said, don't be afraid to throw a comment down below. Don't forget to, if you'd like to join us in on the multiplayer servers, that information is down below in the description there. We ask that you please join us in on the RDAllen Teamspeak server. Again, the RDAllen Teamspeak server. Information is down below. So, everyone, thanks for watching, and till next time.